I have a friend there. I went up, got the pictures. DJing things are not really my cup of tea, but I'm sure he's great. Yeah.
Okay, real quick. Rachel Leviss, two big things. Update on the revenge porn case, which is moving forward against Ariana and Tom Sandoval.
Go get him, girl. Go get him.
Now, apparently she's thinking about suing the production company and Bravo in the revenge porn case. You think she's got any merit there?
I mean, look, I think when you sue, you throw the kitchen sink in. Uh Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Matthew Dunn, her boyfriend that we all saw, they went public. She's dumped him after 1 month because he, quote, did a thing that she did not want him to do. I asked him not to post on social media because it was too soon in the relationship. She said we were dating for a month, but after, I guess, just a short period of time, he did post and he made a profile picture of the two of them. So she ditched him. Do you think that's the real reason?
First of all, I approve of Mr. Don. I also approve of Mr. Sandoval physically. Sorry, everybody. But James Kennedy's the hottest one, though. I'd like to make out with him. Mr. Don is hot. I do think that's the right reason. And I do think that's the real reason. I 1,000,000 trillion bazillion quadrillion % agree with Rachel Leviss, because I hear this from Luann. This is everything that annoying woman, Vicky Gumbelson, has talked about. It's everything Ramona talks about. Patty talks about this with me. It really is true. John Jansen, hello. But I hear this from Patty directly, Luann directly. Ramona's talked about it. I've heard it from Vicky directly. Back when I spoke to Vicky. Now she's not going to speak to me because I call her one of the most annoying women I've ever met. But the point is, it is a real thing. You have these guys. I don't think they're looking, I don't think they're like Louis the Lobster who's looking for it and then marries it. But it is true. And I think when you're Rachel Leviss, there's no one that doesn't know who you are. And it is weird after a month that the straight guy is posting. It is clout chasing. And so I really believe, even though she just broke up the marriage because he wouldn't sign a prenup, I didn't see that one coming, honey. Kelly Ben-Simone kept him off social for a very long time. Ramona, we know what Bill looks like here in the Hamptons, but for the most part, she keeps him off social. Vicky keeps her guy off social. If you want it to work, you keep them off social. And if they don't want to stay off social, red fucking flag. So wow. That is the difference between Leviss and Beador. I think Rachel Leviss did the work when she was away.
Last one, your friend, the Sarge, Margaret Josephs, apparently says that production is respecting her request to not film with Louis Ruelas. That seems like favoritism. Do you think this is true? What do you know? You and the Sarge have quite the history.
Me and the Sarge have quite the history. Nothing against the Sarge. Look, we are almost over. Thank you, Lord. Let's have a Sunday church ceremony. Woo! This shit is almost over in New Jersey. Yes. Woo! Hello, tree huggers in the back. Hi, huggers. We have some huggers in the back row today, too.
I hear from them.
Oh, God, the huggers. They're coming after you, girl, because of me. I had that Melissa's old nose on. Very, very highly rated episodes.
They were, I know, top of the chart.
I think my brand is like hate listening. I think that's like my brand. I don't think other podcasts have this brand. It's fucking awesome.
We're getting to the point where like a hate listen show. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like a hate listen show. Honey,
who I hate listen.
It pays for that. I told you.
Hate listen for a long time for me for Bethany, or hate watch, I guess.
I told you those martinis at La Biblioque, $80 with tip for 2. So, honey, hate listen because daddy is okay. The point is, look, we haven't seen the Sarge, my good friend, with Louis, but so I think they're respecting her. But I also think she's losing her job. Because of it. You don't really say who you're going to film with. Look, again, people are always like, for all the huggers that come after you, the Teresa has lots of haters too. So when I say Teresa's the queen of New Jersey, I think she's an animal. I think she is a vile human being that I personally would never want anything to do with. But I mean, the numbers don't lie. She is the queen of New Jersey. Like, it is her show.
Yes.
So if we don't do a total reboot like we did in New York, which didn't really work, Teresa is going to probably come back. And I think Marge wouldn't have come back. But I think it will also not help that she refuses to film with Louis. And I think it will also cost her job. But I think her job was going away anyway. And I think Margaret is a smart woman because she doesn't put things in writing like Teresa. Teresa's exposed. She pays bloggers, allegedly. She paid some D-list podcast, allegedly. Margaret is smart when they say on the TV when Dolores is like, she's a lot smarter than you, Jackie. And Jackie's like, yeah, Margaret isn't put into writing. I think Margaret is a smart woman. I think she knows. I think deep down Margaret knows it's over for her. And that is not, I think it's her last
Yeah, you
season.
said this last season, actually. Remember, you thought last season
Yes,
was
yes,
Margaret
yes,
Joseph.
because everyone's now going to say, well, you said that last season and you said Melissa. Well, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I roll tape. I'm not
But we're
denying
wrong
that.
all the time here. We're
Yeah, I mean, like, okay.
we're right a lot of the time, but we're wrong.
I mean, but I mean, come on, this is it. We have bad ratings. And mind you, let me be very clear. When we think about the history of RHONJ, see, this is why people listen, because there is no team. I could say two things in one sentence. Margaret she's a big player that you will think of when you think of RHONJ. She had a great run. She was a great housewife. I understand why she got the job. I understand why she kept the job. I even understand why a ton of people are Team Margaret and love her. I get it. I get it. I'm giving her props. But unfortunately, the time has come and she reads. I'm not age shaming because I am no spring chicken and I like older housewives. She just reads as old energy on the show compared to like Rachel Fuda, and she's just not the future of the show. And there's nowhere to go with Margaret. We've done it. It's time. It really is time. I'm serious.
I could see it being time as her not. I don't think she aged. I don't know. I disagree with that. I think she
You
fits in
do.
the mix well. Yeah, I don't watch that and think, oh,
Really?
no, I feel like that more of Jenna Lyons. Jenna Lyons always comes in the room like, oh, cap, no cap. What does that mean? It's like, to me,
Well,
Jenna Lyons like, no,
well, she is a
lie
little
or
bit
no
older
lie.
than the
Yeah,
other
well, I mean,
ladies.
it's like she doesn't know any slang. She doesn't know any like, she's just vibe. What do vibes mean? It's like seems cool. Like Joseph seems like in there, scrappy, hangs out with young people. Joe is in the mix with the guys. I don't know. I kind of like it's gonna be the end of an era for that show if they shake it up. But I do think a shakeup is coming. I like
It's
Buddha.
coming.
Yeah, I
It's
got you. I
coming.
mean, it's not being received. Look, it's not getting the talk, the buzz, all the things that we thought it was going to get that we've had like with RHOC recently, which we've had with RHOBH, not this past season, but prior seasons. I mean, and even New Jersey prior seasons, it's not giving us the whole, even like the joy of seeing Teresa get married that we had. We don't have it. So I don't know, but the Bravo producers are surprising me. Look, RHOP came back with almost